How's it going, guys? This is Josh with JML Movie Review, and today, if you can tell by the credits, I'm going to be reviewing Batman Forever. This movie came out in 1995, and it's the first of Joel Schumacher's two Batman movies, Batman Forever and then Batman and Robin, that came out 2 years afterwards in 1997. Batman Forever is rated PG-13, and it will not be seeing Michael Keaton as Batman. Val Kilmer took over the cape and the cowl in that role. Michael Keaton was in the two previous Tim Burton directed Batman movies, Batman and Batman Returns. And both of those were rated PG-13 as well. Batman, the first Batman movie was it did pretty well. I think it got rave reviews, and I thought it was good. Um, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. I liked it. Uh, the next one, Batman Returns, I didn't like it as much. It was even more dark and gothic feeling, and just a Tim Burton movie. If you if you've seen those movies or you've seen any Tim Burton movies, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Example: Edward Scissorhands. Batman Returns basically felt like Edward Scissorhands with Batman characters in it. Very dark. It didn't. I don't think it did as well because it was so dark, too dark. I thought it was all right. I'd probably give it a 5 out of 10. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was horrible. I didn't think it was anything amazing. It was kind of so they gave the reins to Joel Schumacher, and from the very beginning, the first scene should pretty much tell you how the movie is going to go. The very first scene you see is you come upon the Batcave in the Batmobile, and you see Batman and Alfred there. And Alfred says to him something along the lines of, "Would you like to take a sandwich with you, sir?" And Batman, straight faced, um, so stupid, just straight faced, dead serious in his Batman voice with no music or anything. And she's like, "I'll get drive through," and turns and walks. And then the music starts up. It's like, oh my gosh, what? I'll get drive through. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. And then after that, the first thing you're gonna notice is how much different the movie is. It is lights and neon and color everywhere. I mean, it's just totally the exact opposite of Tim Burton's movie, where was those two were dark. This one and then the next one are just total neon light fest, black light. Just oh my gosh, totally crazy. Now, part of me understands why they did this because the last two movies were so dark. It just I don't think they appealed to kids, and I can understand the need to want to appeal to kids. Um, so I get that. I understand that there needs to be a change in direction, but this kind of change was just so a complete 180 and just too much for kids. I mean, it was like there's nothing in there for teenagers or adults, and it's just totally based on kid friendly. Um, So Val Kilmer's Batman, um, and the villains in this movie are Two Face and the Riddler. Two Face is played by Tommy Lee Jones, and the Riddler is played by Jim Carrey. Um, they were Jim Carrey basically played Jim Carrey, except in spandex, and 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 it almost seemed like he at the beginning had like a homosexual homosexual tendencies towards Bruce Wayne. Maybe I was wrong, but I mean I
Oh my God, it's him! I am a winner. I am a winner.
that that's that's pretty weird. Um, uh, and just and he just was just totally crazy, totally over the top, silly. Same thing with Two Face. I mean, it seemed like Two Face was just not even what you think Two Face would be. It's just they put some makeup on him, and he just acted like the Joker from Batman, from like Jack Nicholson's version of the Joker, just jumping and laughing, and just it was like, what is going on? It's just so just silly, and just it was it was stupid. It was just like, this is dumb. I mean, I moving on. It also introduced Robin, played by Chris O'Donnell. He was a part of the Flying Graysons, which was they were acrobats in a circus that Bruce Wayne took his date to, who's Chase Meridian, played by Nicole Kidman. That's his love interest in this movie. And Two Face basically kills Dick Grayson's parents, and so Dick Grayson moves in with moves in with Batman, moves in with Bruce Wayne. So, and he eventually finds the Batcave, and so he wants to be his partner. And at first, Batman doesn't want him to be his partner, but eventually, lets him on. And his name, Robin. And Alfred is in this movie, and in the next one, he's played in all four of these movies, the Tim Burton movies and the Joel Schumacher movies, by um, Michael Gould, I believe his name is. I could be wrong, but he's in all four, and he must have been getting some big dollar bills. He must have been getting some big checks to definitely be in these last two that he was in. Especially Batman and Robin. I mean, he must have been like, oh, jeez, what, what am I doing? But you know, he was in all four of them, so I guess you got to give him credit. Um, but basically, Two Face and the Riddler team up, and the Riddler basically puts a brain drain box on everyone's TV. It even it shows clips of him looking like the Brady Bunch, and it even shows a dog watching the TV, getting his brain waves sucked out. It's whatever. I think they did that just as an excuse to throw in more neon. I mean, it's just more green and just yeah, it's just stupid. um, so basically, they Batman and Robin team up and go on to face the villains. And of course, we know they win, and just it's just the whole movie is just campy and just silly. It's just I did not like it. I thought it was probably the worst. even more so than Batman and Robin. With Batman and Robin, yes, it is completely awful. It's horrible crap from beginning to end. I mean, there's no redeeming quality at all, except the fact is that it's freaking hilarious. It's one of those movies that's so stupid and so dumb and so bad. You could talk for a week about how just completely stupid it is, but it's one of those that's so bad you can't help but laugh at the one-liners from Arnold Schwarzenegger and just everything. I mean, the whole thing is just so bad. It's a comedy. It's an F for a Batman movie, but it's an A for being a comedy, being comedy gold. Um, but with Batman Forever, I actually dislike it more because there is no redeeming quality. It's not funny. I don't think it's funny at all. I think it's stupid. It's just everything about it just dumb. It's not funny. I didn't find myself laughing. I found it just be like, this is just bad, just dumb. Take the opening scene whenever Batman is rescuing the security guard and they're in the safe. They get locked in the safe by Two Face, and the security guard just goes on explaining the exact details of the scene, like acid comes shooting out of the vault or safe or whatever they're in. He's like, "Oh no, it's boiling acid," and he does that like 3 or 4 times with stuff. And it's like this is dumb. This is really freaking stupid, and it's just I don't know what to say. It's just I didn't find it funny at all. I found it to be painfully bad and just dumb. It, it, and I mean everyone in their roles, even Val Kilmer. I mean, he just seems so wooden and just. I guess I could say that about Michael Keaton too. It seems like they just didn't really change their voice, whereas Christian Bale did. He is as funny as the voice was, especially in The Dark Knight. I give him props for actually changing his voice and not talking like a normal person, where everyone's going to know who you are, whether you're dressed up as Batman or not. He actually changed his voice. It's just Val Kilmer was just wooden and stiff. Same with Michael Keaton. I thought Michael Keaton was better, but just it's the same. It's just the same freaking voice, and it's like I don't know how people didn't know who it was. I would give the movie a 3 out of 10. Um, I thought it was just bad. Not it's there could be movies I love like the Nolan movies, but it doesn't mean I'm going to watch them all the time. And there could be horrible movies like Batman Forever. Doesn't mean I'm never going to watch them. If I want to watch it, what the heck, just I'll throw it on. I mean, whatever. But I still think it was just probably the worst. Just bad. Not funny at all. Just the beginning of the end. I'll put it that way. Um, so that is my movie review. Tell me what you guys thought. Comment below. What do you think of my Chuck Norris T-shirt? Let me know what you thought. Give me your opinions down below. Comment. If there's a movie you want me to review, let me know. I'm probably going to be doing all the Batman movies at some point, so keep your eyes out for those. And if there's a movie you guys want me to review, let me know. Comment below. I'll be more than happy. I have quite a lot right over there. uh, this is Josh. That has been JML Movie Review. I will see you guys next time. Adios.